This one is by uh, Congolese from the Democratic Republic of the Congo writer Tchicaya U Tam'si, uh, translated by Peter Thompson. It's titled "The Belly." Political leader, and so a lot of these writings are very politically oriented, um, or about uh, political themes in various capacities. But also, Tomsey writes in effectively just very long poem, like without titles. And so, in that way, I'm going to kind of just pick a section and see where it takes us. This is Belling the Soul. I know of some who lose their stomach for fear they're not the one true navel, that turned a spring into a baptismal font, a knife with no throat to open, a body with no lease, no value added, no shipping costs. It happens when the loam opens the seed and suddenly the sky rolls over the grass with spindly children, borrows a lipstick from the pink laurel bush, goes before all on the path, sells spice to the clouds so that the heart sneezes and the belly quivers, and the pristine idea of love made known, and whose fruit is guaranteed to wear nowhere the seal of sex, so tattoo my stomach with the shape of the breadfruit tree. Who's surprised that a knife bloodies not the spring in the lap of a grieving mother? There was nothing but stagnant water, so that my poem might be poem of blood. I arm myself with a knife, whom to kill at blood's call. The call is heard no more, covered in cataracts. The knife replies only through the quicksilver of a silent fin in the tide, pushed back by a hardening sand, one of mirage and fossil. The sea is far from the body it jeers. Is this only a betrayal? Fate betrays only the man who tried to have fate his own way. In what lap can I keep my head cool? In this lap, near this wellspring. Ah, no. This is where unionism drops my head, and I find it improbable that water too will betray me just because you bemoaned the withering of a water hyacinth that I wore as necklace over my body. This was the sign of my political mandate, that flower at my heels, because it comes down to me along this length of water. I cause myself wounds as I soil the water that cleans my soul. You were straight as the hand I had on the pulse of the fire, dividing each of our bodies into water lily petals. Wherever the sky leadens the horizons, who might have opened that lap to me. I will drink the water. I'll guzzle away my head. Who has this kind of lap below the belly? Who has this kind of lap below the belly? It will come to pass that I pawn my head, since this won't be a betrayal. Will I get enough for that type of lap? Who has that type of lap below the belly? It will come to pass that I tote my head to the hat maker, who will top it with an ice cap. Meanwhile, I dine alone. Yes, to sardine on fennel, watercress with frog. Shut that dog up. Repeat, if you don't mind. I no longer know exactly something volatile. Yes, sardines on some fennel. No fatty flesh. But girls with flesh of liquid Benedictine who take their gin dry. Mainly nothing green. To graze, to obey. No, no, never. Odd guy. Odd poem. Um, but wanted to give at least one that was a little bit more energetic. um, I mean, sincerely, I love the context of the poem being that, this is a political leader from the time of like Congolese revolution, writing about how he wishes he I mean, like, literally wishes he had someone who had a lap for him to rest his head in that he could trust.